Good morning, my name is Ms. Myers. I'm at Trevvett Elementary and this is my second grade class. This morning we'll be working on using a Time for Kids magazine to locate text features. So boys and girls, yesterday we kicked off the week with more review on reading nonfiction. Remember we read this story here, Welcome to the Rainforest, and you all worked on reading a chart for information. Could somebody remind us of how reading this is different than reading a fictional text? Jaden, what would you say?
Maybe because that most of the stuff in the real text, in the nonfiction text, is real, and then the fictional text is fake.
Okay, very good. Fictional text would be fake. Now, when you're reading a chart like this, how is that different than reading a story, though? How is the information laid out differently?
Maybe because they maybe if they're like animals and they talk, maybe they might live in different place. They might make up like a little state or something like that they live in.
Okay, so I like that you said where they lived. Very good. So when we're reading our chart, we're reading for information, but we're getting the information in a different way. It's organized for you in a different way. Today, one of the things we're going to focus on is reading a diagram so that we can get some information. Does somebody want to talk to Ms. Myers a little bit about how maybe reading a diagram is a little bit different than reading from a chart? What would you say, Phoenix?
Because a diagram has a picture where it has labels to it to label what the picture is talking about.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful job. All right, what else would you add to that, Natalia?
So like kind of like what you think is that. So like it has a picture and it gives you information from the text boxes and it draws some lines to it for you to understand.
Yes, I like what you said. It had the lines to kind of draw that. Very good. Jayla, what else would you add?
You wouldn't read a diagram like you would read a story, because a diagram is like with boxes that tell you about the main part. In the story, words are just in a sentence.
Very good. All right, very good. So boys and girls, today, the article that we're going to read in the magazine today is titled Gorilla Patience. Well, when we say patience, are we talking about learning how to wait for something? In this kind of patience, what do you think this patient means right here? Taylor, what would you say?
Like if you're waiting to go to the doctor, you're a patient.
Okay, so if you're waiting to go into the doctor, you're a patient. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to pass these out to you, and we're going to take a few minutes, and we're going to locate all of the text features first. Okay, are we ready for that?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to take one and pass it back. Thank you, ma'am. Here we go, ma'am. Actually, I think I gave you too many. Pass it back. Take one and pass it back. All right. We should. I counted out 20 yesterday.
Oh, I was supposed to do it.
It's okay. Here, he needs one.
Justin, did you get one? Right, Justin needs one.
Okay.
And
Right here. Braxton needs one. Right here. And Justin. All right, perfect. All right, guys, take a minute. Let's preview the cover. All right? I'm going to ask for a volunteer if they will help Miss Myers find the heading of this. Justin, come on up, and I want you to point out the heading of this week's magazine.
the heading of it is Gorilla Patience.
Gorilla Patience. Okay, very good. Boys and girls, I want you to touch the heading. Very good. All right, thank you, sir. Now I need a volunteer to come up and show Miss Myers where the subheading is. Ezra, come on up, sir. Okay, very good. So Ezra pointed out here. Boys and girls, let's read this subheading under Gorilla Patience. Grade 8s can get sick or hurt. Learn about the doctors who help them. So would you say Talon was right on target when he said a patient was someone waiting to see a doctor?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So in this case, it's not someone, it's an animal. Yes? All right, there's one more text feature on the front Miss Myers wants to point out here. Yana, what would you say we have not pointed out yet? Come on up. Watch your foot there. Okay, and what is that called? What part of the text feature is that called? Well, this part's not the text box. Remember, this is telling us a little bit about the picture. Let's give her a little help. What's that called? Caption. Right, but you were able to locate that. Let's read that caption here. This is a mountain gorilla. It lives in the Democratic Republic of the Congo in Africa. So what is this a picture of?
Mountain gorilla.
Mountain gorilla. And where is it located?
Congo, Africa.
Africa. Very good. All right, so let's go ahead and open up and let's preview the text. Okay. Now, as a reader, let's set a purpose for reading. Why would someone choose to read this article here? What would the purpose be? Would this be for entertainment? Would this be for getting information? What would you say, Mariah? Try and get information about gorillas. Spot on. Great job. All right, let's identify a few more key text features before I let you read this on your own. Who has something else we can identify here? Jayla, what else do you see here? Three captions. Go ahead and point those out to me since you're right here in front row. 1, 2, 3 captions. Okay, boys and girls, let's start with the caption right here on the left of page 2. All right, let's all read that together. Gorillas and humans have the same types of illnesses. Let's think about that for a minute. That's a good question. What are illnesses? When you are ill, you're feeling what? Sick. So gorillas and humans can have the same types of illnesses. That's an interesting fact. Let's move over to the middle caption right here. And I see that this might be a name. What are my clues that this is a name here? Justin?
They're the letters in his name are capital.
The letters in his name are capital. Beautiful. So Mike Cranfield on the left works with another vet to help a baby gorilla and its mother. Who can tell us what a vet is? What is a vet? Braxton.
A doctor who takes care of pets.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. And let's slide over to the third caption Jayla pointed out. And let's read that together. This gorilla family lives in Volcanoes National Park in Rwanda. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Jayla, for those 3 captions. Who else has some other sort of text feature you can identify on here? Logan, what have you got? What do you see?
Sidebar.
You see a sidebar. Come on up and point out the sidebar for us. Excellent. And just by looking at that, what sort of information do you think we're going to learn from reading that?
I think it's gonna show what part of the world gorillas live in.
Okay, you think so? What part of the world gorillas live in? Excellent. Good. Justin, something to add?
Two subheadings.
Okay, 2 subheadings. Show them. Okay, in the field and success story. Well done. Something else, Jayla? Okay, what's the heading? Wild medicine. All right, excellent job in just a moment. Okay, so boys and girls, your work this morning is 2 parts. Okay, the first thing is you are going to independently read this article, Wild Medicine. And you are going to work on one of our graphic organizers that you're familiar with, the 3, 2, 1. Who can remind us? What's the 3? What is the 3 part? Yana. 3 facts you learned. And remind us what's the difference in a fact and an opinion that you're going to put on this page here. Justin.
A fact is real, opinion is your thought.
A fact is real, an opinion is your thought. Excellent. All right, what is the 2 on here? Arissa. 2 questions I still have. So after you're finished reading, I want to know 2 questions you still have about this article here. Okay? And what is the 1? What is the 1? Jocelyn. 1 important question that you still have? Well, at the bottom, so we have the 3 facts you learned, the 2 questions you still have, and the 1 most help her out. The 1 most interesting. Okay, very good. So you're going to work on that. That's your first part. The second part is using one of these text features, the diagram, and you're going to read this to learn a little bit more about a gorilla's body. Okay? Any questions? All right. Ms. Myers will be looking for what sort of work when you are going through and you are reading and you are answering these questions. Jaden?
I want to answer the question.
Yes, using the diagram. What sort of work am I going to be looking for when you're answering? Highlighting for artwork or highlighting for?
Word.
Okay, finding the answers, locating the information in a nonfiction text. All right, let's head on and get started.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to this article, wild medicine. All right, what's your first fact? Okay, good. Okay, I'll know what you mean. That's fine. So you're saying these are the 3 countries? Okay, that works. You can put your period there. Great. Yeah. So what's one thing that you picked from this text? Some sort of fact that you've learned.
My grandmother was a vegetarian.
Okay, veterinarian. Okay. Or what's veterinarian shortened?
Vet.
Yeah, you could write that. That's a good fact. Right. And what does it say here?
This what they hold up.
Because if you didn't have those thumbs and you just had fingers.
At first, I thought it said I was reading it wrong.
That's okay.
I thought it said impossible.
That's all right. Opposable. Yep. Because it kind of means it's on the opposite side of your hand than your fingers. Does that make sense? Okay. Makes a veterinarian. Gorillas and humans can have the same types of illnesses. Good. What else? Not sure. Still reading? Okay. How you doing, Ezra? What'd you find out? Say that again. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to pause you right here. At this point, I'm interested to see who's ready to share one of the facts they've learned from their reading so far. You may not be finished. That's all right. I'm interested to see who might be able to share one thing that they've written down. Jayla. Gorillas and humans can have the same types of illnesses. Okay, wave at Jayla if you also got that. Okay, good job. Who else has a fact they want to share? Justin.
They aim a dart at them that has medicine in it.
Aim a dart at them. Aren't you glad your doctor doesn't do that? Okay, Anessa.
A gorilla has 32 teeth.
32 teeth. Awesome fact. Okay, what else, Talem?
Gorillas are only found in Africa.
Gorillas are only found in Africa. All right, so no fear of finding one in the backyard, right? What, Mariah? They only eat plants. Very good. Okay, anyone else? Arissa?
They need 16 vets to help.
16 vets to help. Okay, must be a lot of illnesses if they need that many doctors. Okay, anyone have a question so far from their text? Or we're still working on that piece? Yes? Okay. Thank you for joining our class today as we learn about nonfiction text features in magazines.
Trevvett Tigers!